So, here is one of the most important videos of last year, believe it or not, for the simple fact that this changed my life and the life of countless others, probably hundreds of people, if not thousands, okay? So what we have here is 26th of September, Trafalgar Square, London, okay? So-called anti-lockdown protest. Now, what I contend is that the people listening to the speech, majority of them, all of them, apart from a very select few, were there for the right reasons. The others were basically actors and all kinds of people who were not who they make out to be. Let's put it that way. So on the screen right now, we've got basically one of the so-called scuffles, okay? Now, you can see the guy there with the cricket helmet, yeah, so let's call him Cricket Man. And then you have, let's say he's looking right at this other guy with grey hair, denim jacket and blood down his face. Grey bleeder, we'll call him, okay? Now, you know, considering he supposedly had been struck by police with batons, that's what he says. He also says that they stole his phone. Okay. Does he look that bothered to you? Does he look like he's just, taking it easy? He doesn't look like he's in the midst of being really, attacked by his own fellow countrymen as policemen, for simply protesting, right? No, he doesn't. But anyway, so let's move on the frames a bit. Also, you can see right down at the bottom, supposedly a Muslim young lady. Now, bearing in mind that they've all got batons, right? She's got nothing on her head to protect her. So is it a wise choice to put such a vulnerable young lady there right at the front? Probably not. The only reason you would do that is because they're not going to hurt, because it's possibly a staged event, and also because it's good for the media to see this kind of thing, okay? They want you to see angry English men against young Muslim women. It makes good sort of controversial news. So let's carry on. And then in the background here, you got what we call Adidas bleeder. So you can see the guy with the blood all over his face, supposed blood all over his face. Now, is it real? It doesn't look like it is to me. Do his actions coincide with someone who literally has blood dripping down his face because he's obviously, supposedly been smacked up by batons? No, again, it doesn't. So there's two people who supposedly have got injuries who are not acting like they've actually got injuries. So that's something straight away to worry about, isn't it? To worry about the authenticity about this. So carry on. Now, you can see Jeff Wyatt in the background. The guy in the beige jacket is called Laptop Guy. Made videos about him. The guy with the sort of hair at the back but bald at the top, he's from the Dundee resistance movement, and I've made a video talking about him as well, etc. There are other people in this screen and off screen that I know, and we all know, but anyway, so let's carry on. Right, what I want you to do now is look at the hand movements, okay? So right by this lady with the hijab on, okay, you've got the guy with the black sleeves, okay? So keep an eye on him, right on the right hand side. Puts his arms up, says stop, yeah? Just so you can see it again. Puts his arms up, says stop. Ready? Here we go. Yeah. Arms up, says stop. Then he makes that gesture with his fingers. So I'll pause it right there so you can see. So stop. Yeah. Then here we go. Stop. He just said it then. Then there you go. The gestures. The two fingers gestures. Yeah. And bear in mind that he's only looking at the police at this point. There's nowhere else he can be looking apart from the police, because the police are all on that side, and I say police, some of them might not even be police. We don't know, yeah? Yeah, so then he does that, he gestures with the fingers upwards like that. And then look at this guy here with the Berghaus navy blue jacket, who you'll see all the time in my videos and other people's videos. backed up by Tyrant Thunder. I mean Tyrant Finder, you know. So have a look. He makes like weird smirky face, yeah? Berghaus, navy jacket. So keep an eye on him. Look at the weird gesture he does with his mouth, yeah? Again, aimed at the police. Look, ready? You see that? A smile and a wave, nod of the head to the side. Have another look. Yeah? There you go. Now, a few of them. Look at the guy with the Emporio Armani 7 cap and the North Face jacket. Again, made videos about him as well. He's pointing. They're all going to point. Look, pointing. Yeah, pointing. Look, all pointing in that direction. Why? Because what will happen now is Cricket Man will lunge forward, and then, you know, it goes a bit sort of fast and it's hard to keep up with. But that's why I pause stuff and go over it. Okay. So again, there's Cricket Man lunging. Yeah. They push him forward. Then it all goes a bit crazy. Okay. So one more time. So there's no doubts. Okay, because what we're saying here is that this is actually not real, and these people are all on the same side and they're communicating with each other to let them know when to start the so-called scuffle. And like I said already, you got two people with so-called blood dripping down their face who were still, instead of seeking medical attention, are just standing there screaming and shouting. Yeah? So hand gestures come up now to say stop, right? Again, he's looking at the police. Stop. There you go. He said stop. Yeah. Fingers up like that. Again, looking at the police. Then look at the guy with the Berghaus jacket, navy Berghaus jacket, right where his fingers are. He makes a weird smirk, nods head backwards and forwards, sideways. Yeah? This is all very important, guys. It's all little symbols and indicators of what you're seeing is not real. Okay? Start pointing. Look, they're all pointing. Point there. Look, yeah, that's where it's going to start. Yeah, go. Cricket Man goes in. Boom. Okay? So, we're going to not look at too... This is really hard to sort of focus on without pausing it. Okay? So, we won't go into too much detail on that bit. But there's a funny bit in a minute. Okay? So you've had people dressed inappropriately. You've got people with blood dripping down their face, supposed blood dripping down their face, but they just stand there and let it happen. And yeah, you'll see this in a minute. This is quite funny, right? Okay, so. So, now you're going to see who we call Laptop Guy. And what they do is they just push each other backwards and forwards, so it looks like they're in the midst of a scuffle. Right, this is the hilarious bit. So now look at the guy in beige, and what he's doing is he's pointing at the floor. In the middle of this police scuffle, he's pointing at the floor, okay? Right, so have a look. What's he want? He's still pointing at the floor. There it is. It's his laptop. It's on the floor. Now look at him get his beige jacket pulled around by this guy here. Why would he be doing that? You know, ask yourself that. There's a lot of physical contact between these people, isn't there? Yeah? In the midst of all this, he says, "Oh, I dropped my laptop. Help me. I need to get my laptop." And this guy's like holding him all over the place. Look, holding his arm. Yeah? And all in the meantime, the guy with the blood dripping down his face is there. And the small Muslim lady, she's there as well. And look, they push him. Look how this Emporio Armani 7 guy just pushes the beige jacket guy, laptop guy around. Look. Look, see? Then the police pushes him. And he says, no, I just want to get my tablet. Sorry, laptop. Yeah? And then once he's done that, he's back to going, shame on you. Thanks for letting me get my laptop. Shame on you. Shame on you. It's pathetic, guys. Look. It's a joke. In the midst of a scuffle with the police. Oh, do you mind if I just pick my laptop off the floor? It's Hewlett Packard. And then there's a guy with the ketchup dripping down his face. Adidas bleeder. Yeah. They've got police medics in the crowd, but they didn't, they didn't want to sort this out. And instead, and then it's just the faces, mate. It's the faces. Oh dear. So anyway, what you got to remember is it looks very real when people are seeing it for the first time, okay? In real time, it looks very real. It's only when you do what I do, you turn the volume off and you analyse what's going on and you see these gestures that they're doing that don't make sense. In an organic sort of scuffle, you wouldn't get these kind of things happening. So watch one more time. Like I said, this is a very important video, okay? It's because of events like this that the average person is scared to go out and protest or even do anything for the simple fact that they think they're going to get arrested or attacked. Yeah? It's because of these so-called events, which I'm showing you from these gestures are not organic. They would not make these gestures if it was really protesters against police. They would not do it, okay? Simple. I mean, why is this guy here with the black hat on the right-hand side telling the police to stop? Why? And then he puts his fingers up like that. And then this guy here with the Berghaus jacket smiles at the police, nods his head to the side as if to say, here we go. Yeah? Here we go, guys. What we've been working on. Yeah? Everyone starts pointing there. Everyone starts pointing there. And then Cricket Man lunges forward. Boom. There you go. Okay? I think that is case proved, guys. Okay? So, very important video. And what it does, it proves that we are being lied to on a scale that has never been seen before. For the simple fact that these so-called protesters are anti-lockdown like we are. But, this is fake. This is fake. It's fake blood. It's people being used over and over again. I've made videos about most of the people that you can see on the screen right now because they've been used over and over again. So if this does interest you and you want more proof, then watch all the hundreds of other videos that I've made, okay? Because these people have been used over and over again, okay? So I find these things fascinating, and to be honest with you, if I came across my channel, I would just be watching it day in, day out until I'd watched it all, because, this is proof, visual evidence that we're being lied to, and even when we're supposed to be represented, it's fake. Okay, they're all on the same side. That's why they're doing the gestures. That's why these two people are looking at the police as they're doing the gestures. Yeah, because they're on the same side. Okay? He says stop, puts his fingers up. He does that stupid smirk. You wouldn't do all this if you were so-called enemies with the police, would you? You wouldn't do it. You just wouldn't do it. Alright? So let's leave it at that. But please do understand, this is massively important, this video here. Massively important. It's proof that what we are seeing is not real and we're being lied to on a massive scale. Okay? So this has been ᴍᴏsᴛ. We are over and out. No new normal. Unite the people to fight the evil. Knowledge is power. Peace, liberty and justice for all. Peace to the overkillers, peace to all the new subscribers, peace to the brothers and sisters of humanity. We can do this if we join together. We need to see the lies for what they are, we expose the snakes, and then we find our own reality, our own world, our own community of good people, good like-minded people who are here for the right reasons and who don't have agendas like money and power. Peace.